we get here on the potential. Boom! That's fine. Nice. And I already made a mistake. I've gotten quite a few of these 6-star ones, so it's really nice to just immediately, boom, max out a tier 1 character's combat typing in this case. Obviously, speed types or universals are the best options for those. If you're wondering, blast and combat are the worst just because they have fewer applications. But with Omega Red potentially being good for PvP, there is a little bit more value here because you have the speed types like Spider-Man, possibly Domino, etc., who will always be around in the meta. As far as his skills go, you definitely have to max out his 5th because you get that increased frenzy buff from 40% up to 55 and from 10% up to 30% crit rate. So that's very nice. You got to spend the gold there. On Red Whirl, I believe you also need to do it so that you get the max attack buff from 30 to 50%. And then on Omega Whip, I believe you're also going to want to do it because it sets up his accumulation to be double what it is at the baseline of 0.5% all the way up to 1. The other 2 skills, to be honest, you do not need to level up. You're not really getting much. You're just getting a tiny bit of damage. Oh, never mind. You do have to level up the first skill. He has a heal on his first skill. I completely forgot about this. And the heal starts at 6% and goes up to 15. So you absolutely need to heal or level up Energy Drain. So basically you have to level up all the skills except Tentacle Slam, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Final thing we're going to do here is level up his gears, but as you can see, I'm short on feathers, and it actually costs a lot of feathers to do gears. So I think I'm going to get stuck here. Oh yeah, especially with that 25 roll. Yeah, we get completely stuck at the first gear to 23. We're not even close. And after exhausting most of my avenues to get more feathers, we only have 1,000 here. So I'm just going to rank up his first gear and his last gear. And hopefully, Jesus, that costs 300. Hopefully we have enough for both. The reason why you want to do the first gear for any character, if you're wondering, is because that will have multiple attack stats. You can see physical attack and all attack. And then primarily you want to level up either the 3rd or the 4th gear because those will have either ignore defense and HP or skill cooldown. In this case, he doesn't have skill cooldown, but he does have HP on the 3rd, and then he has HP and dodge dodge in this case, since I rolled it, dodge on the 4th gear. You also want to roll it before you upgrade it, like roll the 4th gear option before you upgrade it because it costs less gold. So we got a little bit lucky here. Nice. All right, we were able to get it with 1,000 feathers. But now we're pretty much tapped out with only 160 left. So we're going to have to leave the last 2 gears. These don't really affect the damage too much. I think maybe some players out there believe that it does, but in general, it doesn't. So now we're in the top 100, more or less. We just have to give him a custom gear. We're going to go ahead and equip a 200 proc that I have rolled here. We have this Ignore Dodge Lightning Resist one. We're going to use this one, which is pretty nice. It gives us the Ignore Dodge, which is clutch. And we are now ranked 33 for Omega Red with an unfinished build. There you go. Those are the stats. I'm a little bit overcapped on Ignore Defense. We need a little bit of crit damage, but the dodge is nice. So we'll go ahead and give him some crit damage Urus, and then we'll dive into some content. Against stage 99 of Proxima, let's first test out his damage with nothing but his own leadership. We're going to do a 3, cancel 5, cancel 4 rotation, and that's going to be what we proc on. And then when we need to heal, we're going to do 1. So pretty nice there. Okay, we can actually hang on 1 for a bit of extra damage. He does get some paralysis at the end of his skills, but he doesn't get it off soon enough to interrupt her before she goes into this pattern here. Remember, he also has the auto healing like Wolverine and Deadpool, etc., so you don't have to worry too much about topping yourself off with the first skill. But yeah, not having the burst damage from a tier 3 or a Transcendence certainly slows him down compared to some other types. But hey, very easy rotation, super proc friendly, and decent damage with a self-buffing lead. Decent movement speed as well, and okay, all right. The countless spears. How long has it been since I've seen this? There's 2 waves of this one. You can test his movement speed, I guess, with this. All right. Okay. Just gonna land here. Whoa, almost dies there. Takes a big hit. Actually, he doesn't have any paralysis on his skills. There's the paralysis on his second skill. So what you want to do is you actually want to hit the paralysis at the end of your rotation to keep the boss locked down. And then when you're done, go into your rotation again. So that was pretty good. 1 minute and 20 seconds. How much faster can we do that with a full team. With the new tech and Valkyrie and Shuri support, let's see what we can pull off here. Let's see if we can one-phase her and stop her from changing phases. So we're going to go ahead and pop this off. Paralysis her. Nice. At the very end of our rotation. No, it's not fast enough. The paralysis doesn't last long enough. Damn. All right. No biggie, no biggie. We're definitely not going to have any issues like last time where we almost died. Because we finished it off. That was like, what, 3 rotations? 3 rotations and she's down. But what if you don't have any Pierce? What does Omega Red look like in that case? Using his best team consisting of Green Goblin lead support and Valkyrie, let's take a look at what Omega Red can do with 5 strikers as well, and just his own damage from, of course, his damage proc obelisk. Let's see how he does. We get a little bit of tornado there. That's cool. Okay, still can't move. Wow, really long paralysis there. That was super weird. But hey, we're chugging along. We are chugging along. All right. Getting less than a full bar here. So it sort of ends up looking like half a bar on the 3rd or 4th rotation, but we keep her locked down pretty decently. And all right, not bad. The healing is nice too. Would I build this character if I was a new player? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I would. Oof. That's a lot of damage. All right. Very easy to play. Lots of healing. Very nice. Like, even with all these mistakes, we're still laughing. All those errors, all those debuffs, all those hits that we got, and we're still doing pretty good damage. Could be better for sure, and Pierce is definitely a big part of that. But even without it, yeah, we're still cruising right along. Look at that. That was nearly a bar of damage. If she's in the corner here, you get quite a lot of stack up on the damage. And it shows. And look at that. Look at all that crowd control. Very nice. And I'm not even using a crowd control striker. Like, if we were using a striker like Rachel or someone like Doctor Strange that could time freeze, you would get even better uptime on these debilitating debuffs for proximity. People forget that you can do this to world bosses because you can't do it to legends, but it's quite nice to see. For some reason, he's not proccing, which is kind of annoying. His second skill has good range, though. In general, I think he has good targeting and range on his skills. We're just not seeing the procs activating soon enough, so the damage is seeming to fall off a little bit, but I don't think it's actually falling off. All right, let's see what happens here. Gonna pop off. Yeah, it's very delayed rotation. Very delayed proc, I should say. I think she did get her spears off. Okay, we're going to need to run. Oh, we might be dead here. Ooh, he survives. He survives the full onslaught. Very nice. Very nice, Omega. Low damage there because you can see there's a bunch of red buffs that Proxima has right now. So she's reducing her damage that she takes because she's got a bunch of extra defenses and stuff. So we sort of just have to deal with this. Yeah, a lot of tornado garbage. But that's okay. Stage 99 has a bunch of different, it's like 4 different hazards, environment hazards that you have to dodge. This is pretty good. He's doing it, dude. This was so hard back in the day, and I think a lot of people forget. Let's go ahead and combo that into another rotation. Paralyze her again. Nice. Oh, yeah, look at the targeting. The timing of the damage proc isn't good, but the targeting is very good. Even though she jumps away, he's still able to maintain targeting. He doesn't lose targeting. A lot of characters lose targeting when Proxima jumps away. It was a known thing for a long time, and it was really frustrating for certain characters because you would lose most of their damage and you'd have to be constantly chasing her down. That's not bad at all. I think that's honestly pretty good, especially for just an obelisk out of the box. This is kind of what you'd expect. So a new player with just basic cards could easily climb, 1 to 50 Proxima with Omega Red. Now, you obviously don't want to do that. You want to unlock World Boss Legend as soon as possible. But until then, right, you're grinding that stuff out. Absolutely solid tier 2 character. Hope to see him at tier 3 absolutely very soon. But in the meantime, rank 14. Hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of my Omega Red build. Thank you so much for watching. Smash the like button if it helps out the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.